It's been a little over a week since Sheduer Sanders went on probably the most unprecedented draft slide in NFL history. Now, of course, the majority of mock drafts, including mine, had Sheduer being taken at number 3 to the Giants. But they take Abdul Carter instead, which, I mean, that makes sense. And then he takes quite the slide, going from, I would expect the next team, the Saints. They missed out on him for Calvin Banks, which is very, very questionable, especially considering that they would later take Tyler Shuck, who, I like Tyler Shuck. I think people are definitely underrating him. He is as pro-ready as any of these quarterbacks are, obviously. But I really do not think that the Saints should have taken Shuck over Sheduer Sanders at any of these rounds. Then he fell a little bit farther, all the way down to 21, where the Steelers would once again pass on him, which is crazy. I mean, the Steelers, who have nobody in the quarterback room and are just praying to God that Aaron Rodgers ends up not retiring. So now they're either going to have Mason Rudolph or Will Howard take snaps and throw to DK Metcalf and George Pickens, which is insane. I don't know why the Steelers did this. Like, I don't think Will Howard's a bad prospect, but he's not even close to as talented as Sheduer Sanders. And then we got the absolute shocker of the Giants trading up to miss out on Sheduer and pick a different quarterback in Jackson Dart. It's not bad, but you should have picked the better player. And then Sheduer would fall all the way out of the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th to go 144th in the 5th. Obviously, had nothing to do with his talent. He is pretty much a solidified top 20 talent minimum, and it really just comes down to Deion Sanders trying to do the same thing that he did when he was a pro. Like, for an example, Deion was heavily considering to not have Sheduer play for the Browns if they selected him with the number 2 selection. So yeah, no, that's unfortunate. Now, obviously, in my opinion, it's not really Sheduer's fault. He's worked his ass off to get to this point. He's a round 1 talent because of his work, but it's all of the mental stuff that he was raised in. You know, it's not really his fault that he was Deion Sanders' son. If he wasn't Deion Sanders' son, he's easily going probably top 20. But now the Browns have 5 quarterbacks, one who they picked 2 rounds ahead of Sheduer, which is crazy. I think I would not even be slightly surprised by the start of the 2026 season Sheduer will be starting for the Browns. I think he's the most talented quarterback, maybe besides like Joe Flacco in this room, or Deshaun Watson. But Deshaun Watson, he's only there because he's getting paid and they don't want to take that pay cut. I think despite the fact that he fell this far because of his father, teams should have not passed on him. I mean, this was simply a mistake, and I really, really am cheering for Sheduer to do very well in the NFL. I think he deserves it, and I want him to do well. I think he will.